friends. We are in Gumball Tycoon.
Woo!
Standard tycoon game that you might find here, there, and everywhere. Apparently there's a ton of these on Roblox. And in order to make this video a little more rapid pace, because if you start off from the beginning, it takes you a long time. So we've done some work here for you in this video to be further accelerated so that we can quickly go through what a tycoon game does. And as far as I can determine, a tycoon game is a great way
if you're bored and want to waste time.
Because you have to push a lot of levers and click a lot of buttons, and it slowly builds progress, which amounts
to absolutely nothing,
frankly.
Yay.
Except fancy things happening and things moving quickly. So you can see right now that I'm on a, what is this thing called? This head of this Floppa.
Floppa,
how dare you?
Floppa. But we're going to go back and show you how this all begins when it comes to a tycoon game, specifically this one. Now, this is obviously I wouldn't say basic tycoon game, but if you look at like a roller coaster tycoon, games like that are pretty complicated with a lot of options, this one is a little bit slower of a build, I suppose. But you can see at this point that I have progressed somewhat on this tycoon. But if we go back to our humble beginnings, and let me go ahead and open this door so I have the timer going. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do in this game what's called Rebirth, and it starts you in a way from scratch. Yes, we're going to rebirth. And now you can see, well, I've advanced here to a new tier, which is the Blackberry Gumball. But you can see that we're down to nothing here. Obviously, as we go through these buttons, you can spend your money on different upgrades. And of course, as always in Roblox, they want you to
pay money for some of these things.
This is the one thing that I paid money for with this Rainbow Steam upgrader, because it
puts 2 times the value
on your gumball, or gum sticks actually, I think at this point. But everything else I have not purchased. And if you go around here, we can see you can buy different things. Like here's 150 Roblox for a speed coil, but I'm doing a pretty good clip here. So we're going to start here. These are all the gumballs that you can eventually purchase to roll down your giant gumball machine, right, like that. So we're going to get the free lemon gumball. And again, this is super accelerated. In fact, when you start out, you don't even get this long of a process here. It ends a lot earlier, but there's my gumball. And it's going to go in there, and you can see that it's going down underneath the rainbow upgrader. And here's my little gum stick right there coming down and around, and bling. Now that one gum stick here gave me $28,000. Now that's not normal when you first start. That's why we're starting now, because it otherwise goes super slow. I think you start off with $1. You can also see my multiplier at this point is 38.75. So we're going to start upgrading this a little bit because I have 245 seconds on the clock. You start off with 15 seconds on the clock. So you can see why it was pretty necessary for me to start out a little bit more advanced so we could go along quickly. For 25 bucks, I can get a gum giver. Let me grab one of these. Yeah, there's my piece of gum right there. And if I click, oh boy, there it is. That's pretty exciting. We're going to start buying gumballs. And again, when you first start, you're not going to be able to buy all of these that I'm going to buy right now because you only get a little bit of money at a time and you build up. But for now, I can really get jamming, spending lots of money on gumballs, because every gumball means more money in my generator in a little bit. Uh-oh, I'm not quite there. So I get cut off here at... The next one is $350,000, and I have $264,000. Oh, there we go, $350,000. All right, we'll take a pause there, and we'll let that build up some, and we'll talk about some other aspects of the game. Now, one of the things that they do have in this game, well, you can go visit some Gumball friends. We have a few of them. We'll go see them in a minute because we're going to go to these obbies,
which I think is lazy for obstacle course.
So you can go down these obbies and you can multiply your winnings here. So let's this is the easy one. So let's see how well I do on the easy one. The goal that's bad. So you step on the red. Oh, come on. step on the red, you start from the beginning. We're gonna try to get all the way through this time. What's third time's the charm? Is that what they say?
I'm pretty
Gonna
sure
erase
it's
me from there.
17 times the charm.
Third time's the
I'm
charm.
pretty sure it's 17, not 3.
All right, and there we go. Double Sugar Rush now means that we're going to make more money on
Twice as
every gumball, twice as much as we normally would. You can see my multipliers now.
77.5.
And what we want to do is we want to start opening this stuff longer. So my door right now, once this timer from the last game, before I upgraded, before I rebirthed. All right, so we're going to start buying these upgrades. Now we're up to 45 seconds. Now we're up to 80 seconds. Now we're up to 3 minutes. And for 800,000, we are now at 6 minutes, 2,500,000. I would now have to pay Robux to get that timer out of there, but that's whatever. We're gonna upgrade our Steam. Boom! Look at that Steam. That's what is that? Plus 250. This upgrader for $200,000, 1.5 times. Okay, I have a little piggy bank. You can see the bottom right hand corner there. There's a gum limit, but we're gonna just up our gum limit to what's the limit now? 500 pieces of gum. Auto collect speed. It means how fast it's going to auto collect and shoot these things down the conveyor belt.
Boom, we're all the way up.
I of course have upgraded that a little bit. All right, I'm up to 38 million, and we're gonna go a little bit more upgraded on our gumballs. We're now to the snow gumballs.
Boom, boom, boom.
Got all of those. Mint gumballs. All right, this normally would take a long time to do, but you can see clearly I have cleared the field. Now, the first time you play this, it takes a while, but I've already cleared the field. And you can see already I've qualified for a rebirth one time. We'll talk about rebirth tokens in a minute because you can see already the gumballs are flowing at a pretty good clip, but I am running out of timer.
Yep, and the door closes.
Just like that. Let's open that bad boy back up. So let's talk one more time here about gumballs because there's more additional flavors I guess they couldn't fit on the floor. So you earn your way up to these gumballs and you can see
Pineapple, peppermint,
kiwi watermelon, coconut, jawbreaker, cookie, gumball,
peach, and the one I just earned, which is blackberry, but you can see already I don't have enough money for those. But I can start getting some of these pineapples. Let's get all the pineapples. Again, all that means is more money. More money. Not enough money. So I'm going to have to earn some more money and come back and get the peppermint. So get off of that button. Close that up. So now along the conveyor belt, we have the option of a bunch of upgrades. So we're going to start, and you can see if we actually look in the shop here, I have 151 rebirths. So we go into the Tycoon shop and Upgrader shop, and you can see I own a lot of these already. So we're gonna see what can I get for 150. 150 allows me to buy none of these. The Pizza Fire is 160. Can't do anything there, but let's go to the Gum Stick one, and we can see for 150 I can get the
Laser Purifier.
So we're gonna add that bad boy.
Yes, add that.
The other option here is Tycoon Features, and you can now upgrade things like base gumball value. Bam. We can do also rebirth tokens per rebirth, but that's going to take a lot of my rebirth tokens there, and I'm not going to spend all those at this point. So we're going to go out of there, and then we're going to start talking about, let's do upgraders. So I'm going to add this upgrader, and we're going to see where I'm at money-wise. So this is the best one I can get for the money here. We'll put that there. Oops, whoa. For this one, where am I at? We are at this. Next one.
Da Epic Duck.
So we had, so far we put the Plasma Upgrader, which is a 3 times the amount with a chance of a 5 times. You get one of those. We get one Ice Refiner, one Duck for 80 million. We can also do a Flavor Booster times 2. All right, and as we get more money, we can get more expensive upgraders in here. And we're gonna do the Raining Bubble. So these are the current upgraders that I have right now. When we go along this conveyor belt of affecting my gumballs. So, little lacer, little ice cubes, big duck, fancy funky arch lacer, and then raining little clouds. Pretty sweet, right? And so we can actually, as we get more and more money, we can talk about upgrading these more and more. So even if I go back now, because I'm gotten pretty far, I can now add the frozen gumball. Not until 25 billion can I add the waterfall. 500 billion, the chocolate drizzler, starlight booster, candy purifier, and you can see it goes on and on from there. But let's go ahead and start putting some of these in here. Look at that. That's
Pretty.
boom. And then we'll give the upgraders on this end of the spectrum here a break, and we'll go into our gum stick upgraders. All right, ice refiner, the epic duck, and going down, only get one of those, and flavor booster there. All right, how's our timer going? Minute and 30 seconds.
Again, I have not purchased the $75 remove timer button for 75 Robux.
I'm just too cheap.
But currently now, here's our gum sticks coming out of here. Sticks of gum going around, right? This is what we're going to be adding on to now. And let's see what we can do. So this is where it starts. So we can add an upgrader here. I like to, let's look at this one. This is the clone house. So you double all of your 80% chance you clone your gum stick, and you get 1.25 times. Put that in there. And then we're going to add another one of those.
Boom.
So now they're going to double. Look at it. It comes in the back door, and it goes out the front door and the garage. How clever is
The
that?
garage.
And then here you have a second one. All right, see where we're at with our gum stick upgraders. I can add the pink bubble gum and the maroon. I don't have enough money for the bee.
Or for the toxic waste, or the floppa, or the laser purifier. But you can hear that money.
Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
$500 billion. We're going to add that in there. And then we're going to add this one here, which would be, I can do one of those, and I can do two of the maroon upgraders. All right, so we start getting those going, and now our money really multiplies. Okay, let's see where our countdown timer is at, because I'm cheap.
Because I'm cheap.
Cheap.
Keeping my Robux in the bank. Right, and we got 38 seconds, so let's go see if we can buy a couple more of these fancy pants gumballs. All right, we can afford some peppermints now. Do I have peppermints? Yes, we do. We can afford some kiwi watermelon. Boom. We can afford some coconut.
Coconut.
We can afford Jawbreaker. Oh, and that's all. Not enough money. You can only get 2 of the 3 Jawbreakers at this time. Again, we'll get it. We'll get there. Don't worry. But I have a feeling, tragically, friends, that my gumballs have stopped their progression. We're out. Gumballs have stopped. Conveyor belt's still rolling, just nothing on them. E. Open again, and here we roll. And let's see where we're at in terms of our gumball purchases. That's all on. That's all. Oh, we can get this one. All right, so we're stuck at the gumball, and so we'll work our way up to that. That's okay. So one of the things we can then do, right, is to do the obby again. I got time. It's at 3:33. We're gonna go down to the obby, and well, let's do the easy one first. Let's see if we can do that really quickly.
The obby's so hard. I can't see my legs because of the cloak I'm wearing.
Well, that's your fault.
True. But I won't
All
take it
right,
off
you
because I'm stubborn.
wanna wear stuff that you can have some visual
It's
definition
me,
here.
the plague doctor.
So I'm gonna go through
I will
this
cure
one.
you of the black plague.
Ah, you just tripped me up with your clever words. Okay.
Ha. Not even the
All right, so we got one. So now we're at 77.5 again, and we have 277 seconds left. So let's just go look at how challenging the second obby is. This is the hard obby. Obby lobby. Okay? I'm gonna go totally vertically because these, if you step on the reds, your toe up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can see my legs this time.
These are a little more challenging to get where you need to get. All right. Ah, 10th. Oh my gosh. 50th time's a charm. All right, there we go. Oh. So if you don't jump first on these, you're toast.
Sure.
Ah, there we go. Got there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I did it.
This is why this is called the hard obby. Okay, now we're down to the little ice cubes, and you can see the moon shining on whatever that is down there.
It's the void.
The
like in
void.
Minecraft.
The void reflects. Okay, you can see how tiny this gets until you get to here. Then to there. Whoa. Then to there. Oh, now we're cooking with Crisco. No! Oh my gosh, let's get that far.
Not
Let's get that
sponsored.
far again. All right, here we are again at that
What?
same spot. We're gonna see if we can.
Oh, try again.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we are again at the same spot.
You off.
I tried the obby so long and failed that we're now back to having to reopen our gum door, and then we're gonna go back and try that obby again.
And that's
All right, here I am back to that spot again, and let's see how. Oh, here we are at that spot again. Woo, and there.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we are again, trying again to get through the end of this.
You can do it. I believe in you. Take luck.
All right, we're getting close. Resetting the door again.
And trying again.
All right, here we go. We're going to try again. And we did it! All right, we got a 2-minute double sugar rush for all that effort, which is pathetic. But at this point, though, all of that time has allowed the money to just multiply, and now we can really crank up the, turn that back on, crank up the collection here. 150 trillion will be what it takes to get any further. We are now almost all the way up to the Cookie Crumbler. That's the way the Cookie Crumblers, but we can get the Gilded Randomizer. We can get the Candy Purifier times 2. Then we can get the Starlight Booster. Wow,
That was a big
that
mistake.
is crazy. And then from the Starlight Booster, we get the Chocolate Drizzler because we can get 2 of these, and that puts us right there. The only other thing we can do in terms of where I'm at currently for upgrades would be the Cookie Crumbler, but that's just not happening right now because it's
$100 trillion. All right?
And we're gonna see what we can do for our upgrades over here. We're gonna keep the double gum stickers, the cloners, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Our next one, we can go all the way to the top. We can get this laser purifier that gives us 3. We're gonna do the toxic waster. Although let's look at the bee one real quick because the bee is very cute.
The bee is very cute. Look at the little
All right.
bees.
So once we see, oh, there's the bees. So if we get really close, you can see what the bees look like. Look at that.
Just like real bees. They got little happy faces on them right there. Fun, right?
But that's not our most economical value there. So we're going to go ahead and switch that out for the toxic
sense.
waste one here.
You say the
All right,
bee one
look at
is
that.
not for economical value,
No,
but
you're
then
not making as much. Switching out here for the Floppa upgrade. Look at that. There he is.
a big flop.
And then our brand new laser purifier. Boom, there it is. Look at that thing. What does that even do? Oh, look at this. You can see what the Floppa one does. You get little Floppas in there. If you get up close, you can see them. Look how cute they are. But if you get back, you can't even tell what they are. But the detail, the attention to detail. So let's see if we can upgrade this now. We can now get the Cookie Crumbler, which is, I don't really know, it throws cookies onto the track and then the gumballs go squish the cookie. And so then we can change this one out for the Gilded Randomizer, and we can switch this one out, and we're gonna maximize our potential here. There's that. And then we can go ahead to our Starlight Booster, and we'll change this one for the Chocolate Drizzler. All right, so the Chocolate Drizzler, Starlight Booster, Candy Purifier, Gilded Randomizer, and the Cookie Crumbler. We now have as much as I can get, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't get the shiny gumball tree. Look at it, there it is. And it drops magical gumballs on occasion, like this one, and that gives me, on occasion, they give me like $5 million.
Dang.
But now we have a bird's eye
cool, though.
view of my Gumball Tycoon. So there we are with Gumball Tycoon. If you're never been in a Tycoon game or Gumball Tycoon, it's worth a little bit of wasted time just to check it out. But I would encourage you to please check it out. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. How far have you gotten? You only need so many gumballs in life, and I think $1.24 quadrillion in gumballs is more than enough for anybody.
Quadrillionaire. That is literally higher than anyone else in existence.
We would love it if you could subscribe to the channel. Make our day. Here's another awesome Roblox video, plus a couple playlists that you might just check out for your own personal enjoyment. Thanks for watching. Until next time.